Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how was your day? I hope everything's good. So, in this video, we are from group 4 consisting me, Nadia and my friends Indah, Haikal and Naila will explain you about question. So, what is WH question? YesNo question and say question. So, without wasting your time, let's get started. Well, hello viewers, come back with me Nadia and I will tell you about WH question. So, WH question are used to obtain more information on a particular topic or subject. There are some WH questions that I will mention here. It is what, who, where, when, why, which, how, whom, and whose. And then, let's see how to form WH question. Check it out. Okay guys, there are two ways to form WH question. The first one is with an auxiliary and the second one is without any auxiliary. So, for present and past, which the answer is subject such as who, do not use any auxiliary. But, if the answer is other than subject, you have to use an auxiliary. Okay guys, the formula if you use an auxiliary is WH question plus auxiliary plus subject plus main verb and don't forget the question mark. For the example, where are you going? Where do you live? Where should we go? And etc. And then the formula if you do not use any auxiliary is WH word plus main verb plus question mark. For the example, who sleeps on the bed? Which person wants the contest? Who came here? For the next, I will explain you about how to use 9 WH questions. The first WH question is what? What is asking for object, idea, or action. What is used to ask about information related to objects or things that cannot be specifically identified. For the example, what is your favorite color? What time is it? What did you eat for breakfast? Okay, for the second one is which. Which is asking for choice, used to choose between two or more options. For the example, which book do you want to read? Which restaurant do you want to go to? Which color do you prefer? The next is where, that asking for the place. So where is used to ask about the location or place of something or someone. For the example, where do you live? Where did you go on vacation? Where is the meeting being held? And then when. When is asking for time. And when is used to ask about time or when an event are occurred. For the example, when is your birthday? When did you start working at this company? When will the movie start? For the next is why. Why is asking about the reason. Why is used to ask about the reason or purpose of an event. For the example, why did you choose that university? Why are you upset? Why do you want to learn English? There is how. How is asking for way, manner, or form. How is used to ask about the way or method of doing something. For the example, how do you cook spaghetti? How do you fix a flat tire? For the last one, I have 3 WH questions. It is who, whom, and whose. How to differentiate 3 of it? The first one is who. We use who to ask which person does an action or which person is a certain way. For the example, who is this? Who will come early tomorrow? Who on earth believes that? And then whom. Whom is used to ask which person receives an action. For the example, Whom will he blame for the accident? Whom does God favor? Okay, for the last one is whose. So whose is used to find out which person something belongs to. For the example is, whose car is this? Whose notebook was stolen in the class? And etc.
Yes or no question. The function of yes or no question is to seek information or denial of the statement with auxiliary verb. We form yes no question with auxiliary verb. With verb be, do, or have plus subject plus main verb, or with a modal verb plus subject plus main verb. For the example, be is she work very hard. Do, does that taste okay? Have they eaten yet? Modal, could you help me lift this? Without auxiliary verb. When we ask yes no or question using the main verb be, we don't use auxiliary verb. The work order is be plus subject. For the example, is the weather nice in Turkey in the winter? Was she angry when you told her about the accident? With modals and modal verb, some modal verb can, will, might, must, has to, word, could. And for making question, when we making a yes or no question, we put the modal verb at the beginning of the sentence. For the example, tense is I might visit you tomorrow. And then for the question sentence, might I visit you tomorrow?
I want to first sentence about negative question. The function of negative question is to confirm or deny a negative statement or assumption, to express doubt or disbelief, or to seek clarification. Jadi, yang dimaksud dari pernyataan negatif adalah untuk mengonfirmasi atau menyangkal pernyataan atau asumsi negatif. Yang kedua, untuk mengungkapkan keraguan atau ketidakpercayaan atas pernyataan negatif yang ditanyakan. Yang ketiga adalah untuk mencari klarifikasi. Yang disebut mencari klarifikasi di sini adalah mencari kebenaran dari pernyataan negatif tersebut. The next slide, a negative question. Negative question is one that is worded in such a way as to require a no response for an affirmative answer and a yes response for a negative answer. In other words, negative question switch the yes or no response order of regular or positive question to a less intuitive no or yes order. Jadi, pertanyaan negatif adalah salah satu kata yang sedemikian rupa sehingga membutuhkan jawaban tidak untuk jawaban afirmatif, atau yang membutuhkan persetujuan dan jawaban ya untuk jawaban negatif. Dengan kata lain, pertanyaan negatif mengubah urutan jawaban ya atau tidak dari pertanyaan biasa atau positif menjadi urutan tidak atau ya. Okay, next slide. Point A. A contract and uncontract negative question have different word here. Jadi, pertanyaan negatif, kontrak dan tidak kontrak memiliki urutan kata yang berbeda. Uncontract negative question are usually used in a formal style. For example, aren't you coming? Terdiri dari susunan kontrak, auxiliary verb plus ente plus subject. This second example, doesn't he understand? Doesn't he understand? Tersusun dari kata auxiliary verb plus ente plus subject. Jadi, pertanyaan negatif yang tidak bisa dikontrak biasanya digunakan dengan gaya formal. Seperti, apakah kamu tidak datang? Terdiri dari kata kerja bantu kontrak plus bukan subjek plus tidak plus subjek. Selanjutnya, okay, next. Point B, two meanings. A negative question can have two different kind of meaning. It can, for example, be used to ask for confirmation or something you believe to be true. Jadi, pertanyaan negatif dapat memiliki dua jenis makna yang berbeda. Bisa, misalnya, digunakan untuk meminta konfirmasi atas sesuatu yang Anda yakini benar. Contoh, did you see Anne yesterday? How is she doing? Jawabannya, I believe that you saw Anne yesterday. Jadi, dia menanyakan, bagaimana kabarnya? Apakah kamu tidak melihat Anne kemarin? Dia menjawab, saya yakin Anda melihat Anne kemarin. Next, you may also express your opinion in a more polite way by changing them into negative question. For example, wouldn't it be nice to paint that will green? More polite than it would be nice to paint that will green. Jadi, Anda juga dapat mengungkapkan pendapat Anda dengan cara yang lebih sopan dengan mengubahnya menjadi pertanyaan negatif. Seperti contoh, bukankah bagus untuk mengecat dinding itu dengan warna hijau? Pernyataan tersebut lebih sopan daripada alangkah baiknya mengecat dinding itu dengan warna hijau. A negative question can also be used to ask for affirmation of a negative belief. In this case, the speaker is surprised that something has not happened or is not happening. For example, has the postman come yet? Jadi, pertanyaan negatif juga dapat digunakan untuk meminta konfirmasi keyakinan negatif. Dalam hal ini, pembicara terkejut bahwa sesuatu yang belum terjadi atau tidak terjadi. Seperti contoh misalnya, apakah tukang pos belum datang? Jadi kan ini menanyakan bahwa hal tersebut belum terjadi atau tidak akan terjadi. Polite request offers complaint attitude. Phrasing offers an invitation often assume the form of negative question. They usually begin wouldn't you, or why don't you? For example, will you like something to drink? Why don't you come and spend the evening with us? In other cases, we do not normally use a negative question to ask people to do things. For example, can you help me with my homework? Ordinary question use a request. Jadi ini menjelaskan tentang penawaran atau undangan yang mendesak seringkali berbentuk pertanyaan negatif. Seperti, mereka biasanya memulai bukankah Anda, atau kenapa tidak? Seperti contoh, apakah Anda tidak ingin minum? Terus yang kedua, mengapa Anda tidak datang dan menghabiskan malam bersama kami? Dalam kasus lain, kami biasanya tidak menggunakan pertanyaan negatif untuk meminta orang melakukan sesuatu. Contoh, bisakah Anda...
Tag question. Tag question to seek confirmation or agreement from the listener or to express doubt or uncertainty. Jadi, pertanyaan tag bertujuan untuk mencari konfirmasi atau persetujuan dari pendengar atau untuk mengungkapkan keraguan atau ketidakpastian. A tag question is a small question that is tagged to the end of a sentence. Rather than repeat the main verb, a form of be or other auxiliary verb or modal is used in the tag. Jadi, pertanyaan tag adalah pertanyaan yang dilampirkan atau ditandai di akhir kalimat, seperti mengulang kata kerja utama, bentuk menjadi, atau kata kerja bantu lainnya, seperti modal, digunakan di dalam tag. Below are a few example. You came by train, didn't you? Kamu datang dengan kereta api, bukan? It's very windy today, isn't it? Hari ini sangat berangin, bukan? You can meet me at the station, cannot you? Kamu bisa menemuiku di stasiun, bukan? You couldn't give me a ride, could you? Kamu tidak bisa memberiku tumpangan, bukan? A question tag is a small question at the end of a statement. Question tag are used when asking for agreement or confirmation. Jadi, question tag digunakan pada saat meminta persetujuan atau konfirmasi. Rumusnya yang pertama yaitu a positive statement plus a negative question tag. Semisal, you are a student, are not you? A subject pronoun comes after an auxiliary or a form of the verb to be. Jadi, kata ganti subjek muncul setelah auxiliary atau bentuk kata kerja to be. Selanjutnya yaitu a negative statement plus a positive question tag. Semisal, Mary isn't a teacher, is she? A subject pronoun is used to replace the noun or noun phrase. Jadi, kata ganti subjek digunakan untuk menggantikan kata benda atau kata benda frasa. Next, if the sentence is negative, the tag is usually positive. Jadi, jika kalimatnya negatif, biasanya tagnya positif. For the example, you didn't tell him, did you? Kau tidak memberitahunya, kan? And note, sentence with negative words are considered to be negative. Therefore, they require positive tag question endings. Untuk catatan, kalimat dengan kata-kata negatif dianggap negatif. Oleh karena itu, mereka membutuhkan akhiran pertanyaan tag positif. For the example, he never drinks alcohol, does he? Dia tidak pernah minum alkohol, kan? Nobody left a message, did they? Tidak ada yang meninggalkan pesan, bukan? So, if the sentence is positive, the tag is usually negative. Jadi, jika kalimatnya positif, tagnya biasanya juga negatif.